So, Eric.
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military, a band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of... He found success with clientele that required him more. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed, all for the thrill of it. But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality. In them, he could go on rampages, though I suspect with...
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people.
Then they would be quite disappointed, though I'm sure he'd bask in the...
What can you tell me about your...
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such, had dealings with almost every... It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more... Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a... But beneath that exterior is a cold... It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her...
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he...
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found I think he was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the... When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas. Lights, shows, gambling, and while others cloistered themselves, he flung his doors...
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it...
No, he perished. Well, he would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city.
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient I saw another one of the Zeniths. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's men, amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technology. Verbena inherited her. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury. At age 24, she became the world's most elegant, branding herself a life. Someone who leverages their fame to influence.
What?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right.
She was her own brand of ruthless. But even rats can cling to a vessel.
Okay, so I've had run-ins with
an array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans.
And let me guess. All selfish?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got... Annika Murjani, for instance, was all... She founded the Holonet's most successful... And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jia. Our immortality treatments are due. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing. When I think about all of us, we really should have...
Okay.
I'll be here until... And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been more than once I've lost everything. But I see Liz's dream fulfilled.
Maybe we can make it...
We will. I won't let... Where have I seen this before?
Well, now I know where metal flowers come from. A last-ditch effort to stop the Pharaoh Plague. Demeter must have started distributing them after it took refuge in the greenhouse. Is this a piece from the bulwark? Kotallo must have brought this with him as a trophy. I may have fired the cannon, but he really put Tekote in his place.
There it is.
A warhorn. To summon an army of rebels and machines. But Gala threw everything she had at the Grove. Even in our duel, she was... ruthless. Still, I'd rather have her on my side for the fight ahead. Okay. Maybe it's time to get everyone together so Tilda can brief us. But is there anything I should handle before that? There we go. All drones are reconnected to the dome now. All right, people. I need you up in the control room, right away. Okay, everyone. We all know what's at stake. Beta, Gaia. Not to mention life on Earth. Now, it might seem like the Zeniths are invincible, but they're not. We've got what it takes to break into their base and defeat them. We even have one of them on our side. Tilda, show us the base.
It is constructed atop the ruins of an ancient military facility on an island to the southwest. I can get us inside. To this location, undetected.
How exactly?
You'll know when you need to. Once inside, our goal will be this structure. The launch tower. Gaia and Beta are being held at the top. But along the way, we will face overwhelming resistance. Most importantly from Gerard, Eric, and the others. But also...
Once I take away their shields, we should be able to deal with them. But it will be easier to deploy the device if someone else is carrying it. I'll need a strong back.
Carry stuff? Yeah, I can do that.
Even if your device works, there will still be Spectre drones, scores of them.
If only we had an army to fight them.
I've got that under control. You'll know when you need to. All right. We'll meet up again just before we go in. Where's the best place to rendezvous?
On the coast, just across from the island. Once there, I'll show you the way.
Okay. I'll let you know when I arrive at the rendezvous point. And then you can join me. In the meantime, do whatever you need to prepare. Understood? You two? A minute? Tilda helped me get in touch with Beta, and she told me something important. There's an installation inside the base. It's called a regulator. Here. Once we're inside, I need you two to split off from everyone else and destroy it. So you'll have to bring explosives. This will help stop the drones. Everything depends on it. You with me? After that, I want you to find a way to infiltrate the Zenith network.
How?
Go over all the data that Beta left behind. She knew how to do it, I'm sure of that.
All right. But why? What am I trying to do?
Find information about the Zeniths. Anything Tilda's not telling us. Sylens is right about one thing. There's no way we can take her on her word.
I'll do my best.
Keep her safe, okay?
On my life.
We need to get Sylens' weapon to the Zenith base intact.
We're
If we wanna
finally
take their
doing it.
shields.
Never thought I'd be off on a mission to take down a bunch. I can hear the drinking sound.
If that one's not working right, you can have one of my spare focus.
Yeah, little bugger's got some person. This saved my butt a couple of times now. Besides, it goes with my outfit.
Wouldn't want to spoil your look. Varl made the right call, you know.
Thanks. Yeah, Varl. I found out a few days before you guys went. I was So he sat me down for a drink. Just one. Vala, Ursa, loss and revenge.
You know, we never did get that drink you promised back in the Embrace. And you never told me exactly how your sister escaped.
I guess we never got around to it. No time like the present. If...
You think it's time for us to finally...
Yeah? Oh.
So, how did Ursa escape Mad Sun King Jiran's palace?
Well, first she had to survive the Sun Ring. See, during the war, the Carja threw a prisoner a day in there. And, you know, for what? To die as sacrifices, fighting machines. Thinking somehow that was gonna appease all the other deranged machines in the... Ah! And when it was Ursa's turn, the Carja thought she'd go down if they threw a big...
Oh, but she didn't.
As she defeated all of them. Even got some of Jiran's kestrels for good measure. And the Mad Sun King was impressed, I guess. Thought it'd be funny to have her run around his palace as a servant. He enjoyed humiliating her that way.
I remember you telling me something about... That's how she met Avad. He helped her escape.
Yeah, but what no Carja scroll will ever tell you is how the young prince snuck Ursa out of the palace. He knew their best chance was to get Ursa to blend in. He got her everything she needed to disguise herself as a Carja. Perfumes, veil.
I get the feeling she wasn't too happy with that.
Oh man, Ursa would have rather fought her way out of that palace with her bare hands than put on all of that Carja eye paint. But Avad insisted it was the only way, so she agreed. Under one, Avad had to dress up as...
She made Avad dress up like a noble.
As perfumed and powdered as a... Ursa said he looked better like that than he ever did in a...
That would, definitely make for an interesting sight.
Oh, it worked like a charm, too. Not only did they make it out of the palace, they paid a traveling merchant to get Ursa to the border, and none were the wiser.
You were right. That was a story best told of.
All good stories.
I guess I should...
I'll see you at the run.
I wouldn't have it any... I hope everybody's ready for this.
Aloy, at least...
Thanks. Everyone here, if it weren't for Varl...
You know... There was this one night. He realized I was having trouble sleeping. To be honest, I think So... He asked me to join him in... He brought up this hologram of Earth that you two found back in the Zenith launch. We sat there. I thought about how Plainsong was... How every corner of it must be... And any fears I had about I miss him terribly.
I know. You and Aaron seem to be...
He may have terrible taste in music. And that ale he keeps raving about, I still plan on beating that stubborn face of his to...
Try not to hurt him. I should go.
Before you do,
What is it?
you place this focus in my care. And if I should fall in battle, I'd like you for the both of us.
So...
Make sure you stay alive to do...
let's just try to all come back home.
Just you wait, Varl. We're taking those space.
So, you return. Something else?
I'll be going.
As you wish.
Come to rattle the cage.
I'll leave you be.
Then I...
Miss Varl. It still hurts to think about him. I don't know if the pain will ever really go away. When I find that bastard, Eric, I'm gonna make him pay. Elizabeth and Tilda had a history. The more I learn about her life, the more complicated it seems. I guess she saw something good in Tilda. I don't know what exactly, but seems like it was enough. For a while, at least.
Welcome back, Aloy. Would you like to continue?
I should be going.
I'll be making...
You know,
I'd be
the plan will...
right.
Once all this is over, will you...
I don't know. The more I think about if I go back, I don't even know if or what they do to me for reading what is... Even if I somehow were allowed to carry on my... Would I be willing to let the truth the ancestors be buried away by the... Would I dare challenge them and risk my... Or...
Who's this? Federa?
We used to be right. I hated her gut, but apparently there's a fun. We became very close. She promised she'd wait for me.
Well, that was smart of her.
Yeah, I don't know about...
I do. The rest of us should be in Zeniths for you to hack into their net, but you'll have to be quick.
What exactly?
I don't know. I want you to know I'm...
Whatever happens, I never thought I'd get to actually...
Come on, do I look... Kotallo will protect you inside the Zenith.
I'm not afraid. I know Kotallo will fulfill his duty if we die doing so. At least it'll...
I'd rather you both stay.
We'll try and keep...
I need to get...
Albeit may truthfully...
So...
I do not know everything that you have all that remains is to follow.
Thank you, Kotallo.
You brought us. Oh, and by the way, I was to go back to the Tremortusk site and test before we leave on our
Right.
Thank you.
Now that training time is over...
The Bulwark, and how we need another miracle if we're to survive the Zenith.
I'll try not to let you...
I know you.
We didn't really get to talk about what happened.
There was no... If he were to Noct, Varl's bravery would have earned him among the most distinguished of our tribe. When the fight... I will have the Inkers etch his memory on my skin.
I'm sure he'd be honored. I'll see you soon.
It will be...
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Aloy, shall we chat some more?
Oh, I guess these things. The door needs a code. Maybe there's data in the facility that could help. There. What is this place?
So, yeah, I told her.
Oh, come on!
There. Rendezvous point. I should take care of everything I can before calling in the others to attack the Zenith base. Okay, everyone. I'm at the rendezvous point. It's time to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Understood, Aloy. We're on our way.
Aloy,
Where are the others?
not far behind.
Egghead here couldn't stand traveling with the pack.
Are we all here? Then let's begin.
A tunnel.
An ancient escape route from the ruins on the island. When I realized it ran all the way across the water, I thought it might prove useful to come and go undetected. So I concealed it from the others. Shall we?
I wish there was a less pungent way to get way inside the base.
Agreed.
There's the launch tower. That plane offers a little cover, so the only viable path is through there. There will be Spectres guarding it, and many more can be deployed from those hangars.
All right. Alva, Kotallo, get to it.
Where are they going?
Somewhere important. Erend, you're with me. You guys, take the high ground in case we need covering fire.
Tactically sound, I suppose. What will she do?
There's a sensor node nearby. If I hack into it, I should be able to scramble the network and keep you undetected. But not for long.
Then we should proceed.
One more thing. Open up the channel to Beta. Audio only.
Aloy.
We're here, and we're coming for you. You know what to do, right?
As long as you hold up your end.
We will. See you soon.
Be careful.
Let's go.
Get to the launch tower as quickly as possible. I'll do my best to conceal our intrusion.
Beware, Aloy. Spectres ahead.
Company. Follow my lead.
That's what I do.
Acid will do a lot of damage.
fear, but it'll do. Ready to go on? Take this and take him down! I'm coming for you next! Come here! Don't get that stuff on you. I think we got it.
I think you're right.
Find anything?
Yeah.
I think there's a cave up there that might get us through that ridge.
Let's climb up to it. Just what I needed.
What's in this backpack, metal bricks?
Aloy, Alva and I are closing in on the regulator.
Keep me posted.
It's creepy in here.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I wish I had a glider. I guess I'll find another way across.
There's a lot of dead machines on this island.
We killed a great many when we landed here. Their salvage may prove useful to you now.
I'm a Spectre.
Sneak or fight, you choose.
Could hit it with acid.
How about just leave it here then? Bottoms!
That was a decent shot, I guess.
Better than any else around.
Tired yet?
Yeah. These plants are weird.
Shut this metal flower down. We're through.
It's here when you want it. This'll help.
These specters are good sports!
We can take this one, Aloy! Keep moving!
That Stormbird carcass should get us over the gap.
I hate Stormbirds. But I guess, yeah, dead one's handy enough. Hey, you remember the good old days when our only worry was whether Meridian would be destroyed? You know, instead of the whole world?
Oh yeah. Good times.
Oh, more specters. I'll attack when you... Look at that thing. Oh, I heard that crunch from here. Come on, ammo! Let's smash these machines.
That's all of them.
Good work.
Let's push on. Here, up this rock. We're gonna have to climb around this corner.
I'll try not to complain.
I can see the way forward. Keep moving.
Going as fast as we can. You all right?
Sort of.
Acid could work against that machine. Looks like the others have things under control.
How many specters do the Zeniths have?
More than we want to fight at once, that's for sure.
Don't get that stuff on you. Grab it if you need it. Here we go. Let's take them out.
Up the slap.
Aloy, Alva and I are in position.
Do it. Blow the regulator.
A moment while I ignite the charges.
Alpha and Kotallo did their job. Now it's Beta's turn.
Aloy? I think we're in trouble.
Whatever you plan to do to stop those specters, you better do it now.
I'm not doing anything. Beta will. She just needs a little time.
Time that we don't have.
Come on, Beta, come on, come on, come on.
What is that?
Our army.
I think you got their attention.
Very clever. You had Beta inject Hephaestus into the base's printer matrix.
Which is faster and more powerful than any cauldron.
And now we can crank out machines to its heart's content. Let's get to the launch tower before this whole place becomes a war zone.
Your maneuver, as clever as it is, means that Hephaestus has escaped containment. It will no doubt flee back to the Cauldron network.
We grabbed it once, we'll get it again.
Or find a way to replicate its functionality, perhaps. The Apollo database.
Aloy, in case we don't make it, I just have one regret.
What is it?
That we had to do all this climbing.
That a big rock might give us a bridge to get up and through.
Gotcha.
I guess not all the Spectres are fighting our machines.
Ah, that'd have made it nice and easy. Pick it up. Live on. Hit the weak spot. Aloy, for you. Come on, let's cross over. Any...
This way.
Big jump. To the right, I think.
And now to the left.
You can get to the launch tower through the hangar up ahead. I'm heading over to join you now.
The hangar's in bad shape, but I can see the way in. Hurry, Aloy!
Another one?
By the blood of the Ten!
Let's get It's not beer. It'll do. You need some ammo?
Good work, everyone.
Good job, I stashed
Let's go.
some berries.